We have arrived. This is Route 941, brought to you by the world's greatest shoe store, Greenlee Shoe.
This is Dennis. Glad you're riding shotgun with me as we travel our region to find the best in local country music. Jessica McLaughlin is a lady with a voice that's as clear as the sky is blue. She and her songwriting collaborator and partner in life have been traveling all over to country music festivals in our region, and they've been turning heads with songs that have a traditional feel and sound to them. Please say hello to Jessica McLaughlin. Welcome to Route 941.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, Jessica. You and Joey have been really busy writing songs over the last little while.
Yes, absolutely. Especially Joey.
It seems like every time I flip on social media, you've got a new song that you're sharing.
Whether it be covers or the originals that him and I have written or that he's written. Yeah, we're definitely busy with that.
That's always a good thing. Now let's go all the way back. When did you first know that you had to be a singer?
I've been singing probably since I was very small, probably around 4 or 5 years old. Last time I remember probably singing.
Did you come from a musical family, Jessica?
Yeah, well, everybody in my family can kind of sing and loves to sing and play. My dad likes to sing, Louie, and my mother, Lori. She's a really good singer as well, and she can play a bit of guitar. My nephew, Connor, he just recently started playing music as well. He plays pretty much everything, as well as Joey's daughter, my stepdaughter, Mackenzie. She loves to play and sing, and she writes also, actually. So, yeah, there's music all around me, that's for sure. And I used to be in a band with my stepsister, Nicole, back in the day where we were in a band called Bluegrass Sass. It was 3 of us. We had Antonia. She was our fiddle player, and she was from Russia. And we had Nicole, my stepsister. She played guitar, and I played stand-up bass.
Oh, that's excellent.
And Nikki did a lot of writing back then, too.
And being that it was a trio, I imagine that there was all kinds of really great harmony, too.
Yeah, Nikki and I did a lot of the harmonies together, and Antonia was able to do a little bit on some of them also. It was a lot of fun, and it was definitely a lot of sass, especially on my part.
Well, you got to have a little bit of attitude sometimes, right?
Right?
Harmony is something that, honestly, I still struggle with. I mean, people that can sing harmony and sing it really well, that's a whole other gift right there. It truly is.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun for sure. I never used to be able to do it either. Nicole and I had made our CD way back when, and we didn't do harmony on it at all. And then it was like almost as soon as the CD was done, then bam, I figured it out, and so did she. And my birds are being really loud.
Oh, that's okay. They've got something to say. So when did you first start writing and recording songs of your own?
I guess the first time I wrote a song that I actually really liked or whatever was when Joey and I were dating for a little while. So probably about 14 years now, I would say would be the first one that I've written.
Do you remember anything about that first song?
Yeah, I still play that song once in a while. It's called Lonely.
Now, wait a minute. That song is called Lonely. The song we're going to feature in a bit is called Goodbye. Do sad stories make the best country songs?
I think they do. It's kind of funny. I love having a good story and like the heart-wrenching songs. I mean, not everybody's that way, but those are the ones that actually draw to me. Even when it comes to covers, I always said that you're always going to hear me doing a ballad because they're always the ones that kind of hit with me and ones that I love to kind of push out.
And with ballads as well, where it's a little bit slower tempo, perhaps, you've got the time and the space to really use your voice to elaborate and paint a real picture of the story within the song.
Absolutely.
Your new album is called Here I Go Again. Tell me about recording that project.
That was actually an awesome time. We recorded it in Bouctouche at Paul LeBlanc's studio. It's called L Studio. We decided that we were going to do a lot of originals, but we did do some covers as well. And I tried to keep it with some of the traditional feel, and I tried to add in some of the newer style country sound with it as well. Joey had Goodbye written before we decided to do the album, and that was one of the ones that we were super excited to put on there. And then while we were recording and when we were getting ready to record, I had written another one on there, or I started to write it, and then Joey helped me with it as well. That one was called From the Start. And so I was super excited because we had everything pretty much picked out for songs, and then I was like, no, I want to add this one. So there was a lot of some of those last minute changes and collaboration with the musicians there who were all phenomenal. We had Ray Legier, which I'm sure most people in New Brunswick know. He's an incredible fiddle player.
Yeah, Ray Legier really is probably the top in the area.
Yeah, he did a lot of the work on that. And we had Scott Gervin. He did the keyboard work, and with Goodbye, I got there ready to record, and we didn't practice with each other at all. So that just shows how amazing these musicians are. I literally just walked in and sat down, and Scott's playing the keyboard to it, and what he kind of took it as his own, because I just sent in me with my guitar. So I'm sitting there, and he starts playing it, and I'm just like, yep, that's how I wanted it to sound. They were just incredible. And then we had Richard Bork on lead acoustic guitar. He just brought everything alive as well. And then Aaron Curry, and another incredible player.
Oh, he sure is. Aaron Curry is from the Sussex region, and he lives in Nashville, but he's currently out on tour with Josh Turner.
That's right, yes. Yeah, he did some awesome work too. So it's great when you can just put your trust in people and not have to sit there and watch them do it, you know? So yeah, there was some amazing, amazing players there, and there's more that I haven't even listed, I guess.
I always love knowing who's playing on whose records. Let me ask you this. For your song Goodbye, is there a story behind the lyrics of that song?
Well, I'm sure that anybody could take the interpretation, kind of whatever is with them in that moment, which kind of makes that song great. But if there is a story, I'm not sure Joey's sharing it. I know it's not about me,
okay.
So don't take it that way. He did not write goodbye to me. Just to make sure that's clear.
And that's the great thing about songs, is that they are stories. Sometimes they can be true, sometimes they're fictional.
That's right. And yeah, he's really good. He's really good and creative that way, coming out with some of the lyrics and everything, and where it might have resonated with him in some way, I'm not certain, but I know I love it, and it can be taken pretty much any way. It could be taken towards a love, like your lover or your like loved one that way. It could be taken towards a family member, a friend. It's really however you feel when you're listening to it.
That's the key right there. Now, are you going to be out performing soon?
I hope to be performing soon. I know that there were a couple of shows that I didn't get to attend due to COVID, and I know that there was a show that I'm supposed to be doing in Moncton at the end of the year. That's the only one that I have specifically lined up at this moment in December. So that would be the Christmas show, where I performed there the last time they had it as well, with Georgette Jones and everything. And this year it would be with Tim Culpepper. So we're doing like a Dolly Parton and I think Kenny Rogers tribute, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, that sounds great to me. Well, I hope that gets to go forward, and I hope it's a really successful event.
Yeah.
Jessica, where can people find your music?
I have hard copies that I am selling. People can reach out to me via Facebook, my own page on there called Jessica McLaughlin Music Official. You can reach out to me there, or you can just reach out to me through my regular Facebook, just Jessica McLaughlin. I can always mail it out, or hopefully when I do get going to more shows, I'll be having them there as well.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with me here tonight on Route 941.
No, not a problem at all. Thank you so much for having me.
From her new album, Here I Go Again, this is Jessica McLaughlin with Goodbye on Route 941 on Country 94.
I still think about the night you said it's over. I feel the tears welling up in my eyes, and I know that you were never here to see my pain and bitter fears. But I want you to know that I can't do this anymore. Can't hold the hurt inside, can't take away the pain. When you left me that night, I don't want to know the truth. Can't handle all the lies. The only word I hear is goodbye. Never thought I'd be so full of life and sober. After all the hurtful things you said and done, after all this time that has gone by, I get caught up asking myself, why is that I need you right now. But I can't do this anymore. I can't hold the hurt inside. the pain when you left me that night. I don't want to know the truth. I can't handle all the lies. The only word I hear is goodbye.
Thanks for riding with me as we check our region to find the best in local, original country music. Come back again next week and I'll feature another artist. Route 941 is brought to you by the world's greatest shoe store, Greenlee Shoe and Country 94.